suspect is said to be a black male.
The images are everywhere. On local news, where often the rule is, if it bleeds, it leads. Black men in handcuffs, in mugshots, behind bars. On the big screen, black men as violent criminals, as pimps, as drug dealers, and in music videos, rappers glorifying the thug life.
Because it's in the hood, thugs in the hood.
Portraying women as sex objects.
Critical race theory is the application of critical theory to the examination of race, law, and power in society and culture. Critical race theory acknowledges that the individual racist does not need to exist to recognize the persuasive racism in the dominant culture like the media. These powers are based on white supremacy, which marginalizes people of color. White supremacy has affected many attributes of media through marginality. An example of this includes Maxim's 100 Hot List. It is mind-boggling that young Miley Cyrus clinched a spot for number 3 with Beyonce trailing behind at number 14. What is more disturbing is the fact that there were only 4 black women represented on the list. Even more complicating is that Manny Theo's non-existing girlfriend, caught 69, beating women like Lauren London, Gabrielle Union, Kerry Washington, and the list goes on and on. This is an example of marginality, which is the lack of desirable traits and deviating from the norm. Myths have been created about blacks to justify why they should seem inferior. Another theory is nature versus nurture. Nurture is the study of how an individual's physical, emotional, moral, and intellectual development occurs through one's environment. In film, 89% of blacks use vulgar language, and 56% are shown as physically violent. Depictions in social media are a big effect to the way people see blacks and how blacks even view themselves. Blacks have shown to use social media sites at higher rates than whites, such as Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. This has negatively affected the development of all children in society, especially blacks. This can be seen in the black and white doll test, a study founded by Mr. Kenneth Clark, a graduate of Howard University.
Can you show me the doll that is the nice doll? And why is that the nice doll?
He's white.
And can you show me the doll that looks bad? Okay. And can you and why does that look bad?
Because it's black.
And why do you think that's a nice doll?
Because she's white.
Ideology is a system of ideas of thinking by group, social class, or individual. So what are some stereotypes inflicted by the media that affects one's ideology of blacks?
Athletes, P. Diddy.
They're very, not all of them, but most of them, very loud.
Their dialect's different, they're really loud.
Cornrows.
They dress differently. For example, they wear baggier clothes, wear different brands of clothes than we do.
Let's see. Expensive jewelry, baggy clothes.
FUBU, Sean John.
Expensive shoes.
Yeah.
FUBU.
Piercings with big earrings.
They get really excited about sports.
Very opinionated and very adamant to make their opinions heard.
With music that dehumanizes women, promotes drugs, and glorifies gangbanging, coming from black artists themselves, what is the effect of how we are seen? Operant conditioning is the study of how voluntary behavior is affected by its consequences. A person acts upon the consequence that is given with the action. Many times, music coming from black artists supports the negative connotations we have in the media. These are examples like Wiz Khalifa and the most famous, Lil Wayne. Children seeing the fame and glamour gained from these types of things encourages black youth to act as such. These represent the insidious snares of marginalizing stereotypes in the media, which shapes our society.